Saints are facing some big decisions with 30 players about to become free agents, including all 3 quarterbacks. Time for Saints football.
It's time to talk Saints football with the one and only Stephen Wiley.
A lot of Saints fans are feeling the pain of another early playoff exit, myself included. Now, that being said, what's done is done. You can microanalyze this thing all you want. Offensive pass interference on the last play of the game. Was it? Wasn't it? Well, it wasn't called. You know the old saying, everything's legal as long as you don't get caught. Yes, I know it hurts. You feel like you got screwed. Some people think the NFL is fixed. I don't buy that for a second. There would be way, way too much coordination involved, and nobody'd be able to keep it quiet. So let's move on. We're heading into the off season. The Saints have 30 guys about to become free agents. That includes Drew Brees, Taysom Hill, and Teddy Bridgewater. Now, let's not forget they had a 13-3 season. 12 teams make the playoffs. 11 end their season with a loss. A lot of people want to blame that on Drew Brees. There's an old saying in professional football, when your team is successful, the quarterback gets too much credit. When your team is not successful, he gets too much blame. Drew's going to be a free agent. Some folks say, okay, let him walk. I don't, and I don't think they're gonna. Speculation on my part. I don't know anybody in the front office. I got to believe they're going to sign him up for 2 more years. Taysom Hill? Wow. When a guy can do that many things for you, don't let him get away. Teddy Bridgewater. Been a huge asset this year. Started 5 games for the Saints. Went undefeated. Wouldn't have made the playoffs without that kind of help from him. In so doing, he compiled a pretty impressive video resume. I hate to see the guy go. I don't know how they're going to be able to keep all 3 of these guys. Last year it was Miami, I think, offered him more money, but he decided to stay in New Orleans. I think this year somebody's going to throw a lot of money at Teddy Bridgewater, and he's going to be a starter somewhere else. I just pray he doesn't land in Carolina or Tampa. For our sake. For his sake, I hope the Jets don't want him back. I hope he doesn't go to Cleveland or Cincinnati. Of course, they got high draft picks, as does Indianapolis, which actually I think would be a good landing spot for him. Good young team, weapons, good offensive line. I think he could be very successful there. And if he leaves, I wish him the best and thank him for what he's done. We need a legitimate number 2 wide receiver. Ted Ginn is not it. The guy can still run like the wind, but he can't catch the ball. Jared Cook is a great tight end. Eli Apple, he's a free agent. Well, he's the reason they picked up Janoris Jenkins, because they couldn't depend on him. Eli Apple, see ya! Okay, here comes the part where we usually do the pick of the week. Be back in a second.
And now it's time for Steve Wiley's Pick of the Week.
Okay, no pick of the week, obviously, because the guys aren't playing. I think Minnesota's going to lose to San Francisco, by the way. So free agents, yeah, Eli Apple, bye. Ted Ginn, bye. Drew Brees, Teddy Bridgewater. And Mr. Hill. I don't see how they can hold on to all 3. That would play salary cap havoc. I don't know. We'll see how it plays on. We've just wrapped up 6 seasons of 70 Seconds of Saints, and it's been a heck of a lot of fun. I'm Steve Wiley. Thanks for being a part of it, and we'll talk again after the off season. God bless you.